Good morning, how are we doing? So will this make my metabolism slow down? What I'm talking about is eating less. If I'm not eating enough, will this make my metabolism slow down? This is a really interesting question. Essentially, what we mean by this, and if you think about this and step back, if your metabolism is the sum of all reactions in your body, okay? So if you're a bigger human being, by default, there'll be more reactions going on and your metabolism will be a bit faster. It's kind of irrelevant though when it comes to fat loss, because if you're always chasing how fast my metabolism is going to be, you're technically going to try and do things that will make you gain weight, because when you lose body fat, technically your metabolism will slow down. Like when you lose body fat, not when you eat less. So if you're eating less but you're not losing body fat, that will technically have no difference on your metabolism. What will have a difference is if you're losing body fat. Technically, if you're losing body fat, you're a smaller human being, so your metabolism would just slow down a little bit, not massively. And there's things you can do to offset that. Protein at every meal, hitting protein requirements and not more, especially if you're resistance exercising. Protein burns more calories to digest and absorb. It keeps you fuller for longer as well. Then you've got resistance exercise. Muscle, especially, being not just one of the best anti-aging things you can have on you, and resistance exercise seemingly, more on that tomorrow actually. You know what, I'll just share a bit now. There was a study that came out 26th of October, I think, and they compared like resistance trained people, so like people who've like done strength training their whole life, like versus endurance training people, and they were like in there, about 73 was the average age. So they wanted to look at what their muscles were like in later, like being older compared to when they were younger, and they did a lot more strength work versus endurance work. And when you look at it, the people who did the strength work, their type 2 muscle fibers, which are the fast, like being able to do things fast, quick movements, were like a young person's, whereas the endurance person wasn't. They didn't have the same capability. And it's not that one is bad, but it just shows the benefit of strength training more than ever in terms of not just metabolism, but more importantly, independently aging well, feeling good, being stronger, being able to do everyday tasks, being fitter, having the capability no matter what our age is. Hope that was relevant to the topic. But I also want to talk about something which is, in terms of metabolism, that you should be more worried about, which is step count. With it being, you might be able to hear that rain just coming down. That's going to reduce our energy expenditure, no doubt. The rain, maybe not so, but the darkness. It's darker mornings, evenings. You know, I can't just say go out for a walk in the dark on your own. But actually, that will, 10,000 steps a day is about 300 to 400 calories. So we've got to think already, okay, can I burn them somewhere else throughout the day? Can I do some 1-minute workouts like we do at Fruci? Can I run around after the kids a little bit? That's now our exercise. Even more. We're going to have to do another half an hour running. Be a monster for half an hour. Don't know how long that will last for, so I'm making the most of every day of it. And we should all be grateful for our daily opportunities. But just consider that in terms of intake, energy intake, in terms of if your results are stalling. Is that a part of it? Do you track your steps? Do you not? Do you track your walking? Do you just naturally walk less in this time? If you've got an indoor bike, that might be a good thing. Little 1-minute workouts. If you want a 1-minute workout, by the way, comment below with 1-minute workout and I'll send one over to you to boost that. Anyway, I hope that helps. I've rambled on enough, but in short, eating less will not slow your metabolism down. Actually, losing body fat will. But that's actually what we want to do to be healthier, be fitter. Protein intake, keep your steps up, energy expenditure outside of that, get resistance work in and muscle, and we are good to go. Have an awesome Saturday, and I'll see you soon.